Hi friends, we are in the part 4 video. So the part 4 video is assigning value to drop down in the grid. Already we have seen the part 1, 2, 3. Okay. So now we are in the part 4. So that we will see how to assign value for the drop down. Okay. So let me check the drop down here. Okay. So now what happens? You have got the values in the drop down, like computer science, math, science, whatever the columns you need. But how do you know that this particular Raj belong to science department or Ram belong to the other department, whatever the department you are given? Okay. So how to define that one? Because while adding the RAM or whatever the data employee added, okay, those information we have specified this particular department, he belongs to a specific department. Okay, that adding part is completed fully. Now, whatever the information added, we are displaying it here so that we can understand what need to be done. What is the department this particular employee belongs? Okay, so to specify the value in the drop down, we need to work out on the JavaScript. Okay, which we are going to see now. So this load API is already you are familiar. You only created this in the previous videos. The same video we are going to make, in the same Excel, we are going to make few changes. Okay, that's what. So we'll go to the table control. Under the table control, we have added department. Okay. So now I added two rows into this one, a DDL department and very simple department. And I specified in the DDL department as DDL and under the department as hidden. So what is the specification between these two? Why need to define two things for department? All these things need to be answered. Okay. So why do we need to do this? Because by default, the department, the drop down has two values. Let me check that one. So that we will see in the form. Let me right click this one, inspect. Okay, now this is open. Now you could see there are two things. One is the select part is the drop down. Okay, so you could see the values like computer science, math science, all values are getting displayed. Okay, fine. There is one more thing called hidden. Okay, so both the value will have the same increment. So that DDL department 12 and this is DDL department 12. Okay, let me check the next row. What happens? Let me check. Okay, here the DDL department 13 and the hidden is also 13. So this hidden is a part of the drop down. Okay, so whenever the data is updated in the uh, drop down, the hidden value is also updated. Let me check whether it is true. Let me change here. Let me change to computer science. Okay, let us see what happens. Now you could see the value change it to 3. Okay, let me again do. I'll change to max. Now the value change it to 2. That means the hidden value get updated once the drop down value changes. So both the changes, both the objects, the changes happen simultaneously. That's a concept behind. That is how the drop down works. Okay. So now the issue is whenever you are updating through a JavaScript, the drop down, you need to update the hidden also. So now the ID name, what is the ID name of the drop down is DDL department. Of course, forget about the increment. Increment will be taken care by the system to which row it need to be updated. So that automatically takes care of the system. So you need not worry about that one. And the next part is the hidden part. So the hidden part has the name as department only. Again, the increment we need not worry. What do you mean by the increment? The 12, 13, 14, Let us check this one. What is the increment going to be here? Let me check. So the increment is 15. So for every row, the system will have its own increment value. So it depends upon how many times you refresh, and it's a complex process. We need not worry about that. The system takes care of that. So only thing that we need to keep in mind, what is the name that we are going to specify? Okay, that's a DDL department and the department. Okay, that's how we need to define the system. So now let us go to the Excel again. Say in the Excel, so we need to define two objects. One is DDL department, that is DDL, and the integer is a type of the data type, and the column name from the API is department ID. That's it. So similarly, I need to define for the hidden. If both the things are done, automatically filling the data mix takes care automatically. Okay, that's how the system works. So that's about this particular 4 videos we have seen, like part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4. We are in the final stage of the chapter 13. Okay, where we have completed how to load data into a grid with drop down. Okay, fine. Hope you understand. You can call me if you have any doubts. Take care then. Bye.